today is finally the day. I think. I think today, I'm 99% sure today, we are going to be beating Zero Escape Frontier's Last Reward today. And I say maybe because, yes, we're literally close to getting the true ending, but knowing this game is probably going to take forever, and it's probably going to be like some secret at the end. Who knows? Wait, do you hear something? Huh? Oh! What? Huh? Well, how much do you want to bet it has something to do with that? Guess we should go have a look. I think this cube is just floating here. How the hell is it doing that? Who knows? Can't tell just by looking at it. Why don't you touch it and see if anything happens? Oh. 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 I don't understand what's going on here. Have another look at it. Huh? The cube. Look at it again. I don't want to look at the cube. There are winning and losing panels on the wall. The cubes can help you find the winning panels. When the winning panels and only the winning panels are highlighted in cyan, the system will activate. Here's how to find the winning panels. When you click a panel on the cube, it will display a number. Each surrounding panel will also display a number. The number indicates the number of winning panels that border each panel. For example... What? Note 1. The hint that appears on the cube is different for each side. Hypothetically, if the wall with the exit is the north wall, then the wall to the right of that would be the east wall, which would make the wall with the entrance the south wall, and the wall to the left of the would be the west wall. That would mean that a hint that appears on the west side would actually refer to the east wall. A hint that appears on the north side would actually refer to the south wall, and a hint that appears on the east side would refer to the west wall. I am so fucking confused! Note 2. Adjacent walls don't provide hints for one another. Each hint is specific to that wall. That means that even if there are winning panels on the border with an adjacent wall, those panels will not be reflected in the initial panel's numbers. Note 3. There are a total of 8 puzzles hidden in the walls. Click the floor to view the message one more time. After that, it will be gone forever. Where's the blue? I really hope I can look up the answer for this, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to look up the answer for this, because I do not get this at all. This is so hard! Like, this requires brain cells that I clearly do not have. Alright, I'm gonna look up the answer for this. Okay. So apparently I have to touch, these tiles here. There we go. Whoa, what the hell? Interesting. So that's how this one works. Looks like there's more of them. We should keep looking. Oh. What is that? Something just let out from the wall. You can look around more by exiting zoom mode and return to normal view. Okay. It's got some kind of weird pattern on it. Nothing happens if I touch them, though. Maybe something's missing? Like what? Alright. Okay, apparently there's more, so, Alright, I can't tell if this is supposed to be the left wall or the right wall. I'm assuming, you know, guessing here. Okay. There we go. What's this? Darts. Darts? Are those missiles? They're darts. Look over here. I think there's a green memory card. We can't get it out though, the glass is covering it. I think we can get some darts out though. Okay, I'll grab a couple. And I think there's one more we gotta do, which is, over here, I believe. Aha! Something just slid out from the wall. Is binder behind the glass? Oh, I think I get it. This is the light puzzle, right? Not every day you see I'm not sure what to call this, a cabinet? Every day you see a cabinet like this. Looks like each of these cubbies has something in it. The one on the left looks like a binder, and the one on the right looks like you've got a memory card. We can't get to them, though. They've got glass doors. Punch through them. Alright, here it goes. Don't. This is reinforced glass. The only thing you're going to break is your hand. Huh. I feel like I've done this puzzle somewhere before. Yeah, in the security office. Oh well. Doesn't really matter, I guess. I guess we gotta make them all red. What did I do last time? Oh, this is tough. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I did this before. I can do it again. No. I can do this. I can do this. I've done this before. I can do this again. This is not even like the hardest puzzle in this game. I think this room is supposed to be like a room of like some of the puzzles that we like each went through. So I really hope. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that one puzzle where there's like no definite answer. If we do, I will cry and quit this game. Just saying. I almost had it. I almost had it. I will figure it out. I don't need the answer for this. I don't need the answer for this. I can figure this out. Oh! Ah! I did it! Didn't even need to look it up. Did I solve it? Yeah, that must be the answer. Look. The glass doors! They're open. Well done. That was some good work, Sigma Male. Nice. Alright, let's get this stuff. It's a binder. Let's have a look. There's only a single piece of paper in here. It says, Q Chamber Special AV Game. Q Chambers AV Game. Archive. Hence for the AV Game Q Edition. 3 people will definitely choose Ally. 3 people will definitely choose Betray. 1 is a mysterious mirror man. He will always do whatever his opponent does. First answer. Strive for 9 with 6 cooperators. Second answer. You must be the only one to surpass 9. That's odd. That is indeed odd. I don't know what that means. What's this? Memory card. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have more of those puzzles, like, somewhere. But we gotta use the Q to get them out, so, let's see what else we got. Okay. On this side, let's see. We have... Oh, the dice! I'm pretty decent at the dice one, so it's no big deal. And we have here. Okay. And then we have, I think it's here. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's give it a shot. We don't have a chart of where the dice are supposed to go. So, let's see. Dice. Looks like 4 purple books. Let's go through each of them. What the? There's nothing written here. Huh? I mean, all the pages are blank. Are the other books the same? Let's have a look. Yeah, there's nothing here. This one's blank too. Huh? Something wrong? Is there something in that one? No, the pages are all blank. It's just what? Well, there are some pictures put in between the pages back here. 3 of them it looks like. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I see. I see. Oh! Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it. I think I get it. Alright. Blue dice. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down with the 1. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now for the green dice. Green dice is under it with a 6, I believe, or 6 or a 3. There we go. And then I'm gonna move you. And then that's a 2. Okay, now for the red dice. Okay, third row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the number is 3. Is that 3? Yeah, 3 and 4. I think that's a 4. Yeah, it's a 4. Did I get it? Oh, do they have to be like facing the same way? I think they gotta be facing the same way as like the picture. Well, shit. Okay. That's gonna probably be difficult. Fuck, I had it. Okay. No, wait, that's still the wrong way. That's still the wrong way. Fucking 0. There we go. Alright. And I guess I use this dice for the 6. There we go. Okay, now the 5. Okay, there we go. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Now for the 4. That's a 5. I need a 4. There we go. Finally, I need what was that last number? A 2. I need a 2. Yes! Gamer! Ha! Got it! I had a feeling you could do it. Good job. Have a look at this. Hey, it opened. Blue memory card. Alright. I'm guessing we put the memory cards in here, but looks like there's one missing here. Is there one missing here? Let me check the thing. Oh yeah, there's a couple over here that we need. First, okay. And second, I'm just gonna look up the darts one because if I'm gonna struggle on this one. That's a dartboard. I remember seeing this before. Come on, who hasn't seen a dartboard before? No, that's not what I mean. I feel like I've seen it somewhere in this building before. It's just this board is different from a normal dartboard, you know? Let's just try it out. What do you mean try it out? Isn't that obvious? There's only 2 ways to use a dartboard. Either you use it to hold pizza or you throw darts at it. Pizza? Okay, apparently I have to do it in a specific order, so there, did it. Ha! Piece of cake! You see that? My dart skills are undeniable, and I totally didn't have to look up the answer or anything. Yes, I saw it quite clearly. It was very nice. Do you think that you have to stand the whole 2 meters and 37 centimeters away from the dartboard, though? I'm a fair man. My high school voted me most likely to be a judge, you know? Okay, okay. That's great and all, but look. See the display case? Alright. It's open! Great. Now we can get that green memory card. We're gonna have to pull out all the stops on this job. You sound like you're in a heist movie. Should I have worn a cat suit? Oh god, I do not want to see Tenmyoji in a cat suit. Ew. Ugh, I think I just threw up a little. Same. Besides, everybody in a heist movie wears a sweet suit. Alright, let's go put these memory cards in that one machine. Where is it? Where is it? Nope, that's the exit. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. What the heck is this ridiculously huge thing? There's a screen down here. It looks like this is the only part you can actually interact with, but it's dark though, there's nothing on it. There are some card slots underneath the screen. They look just like the ones on the polling machines in the AV rooms. So that means we need to put some memory cards in here, right? Yeah, like the one you've got in your hand right now. This green card, huh? Well, let's see if anything happens when I put it in the green slot. Nothing. Blue. This blue card, huh? Let's see if anything happens when I put it into the blue slot. Nothing. And this red card, huh? Let's see if anything happens when I put it into the red slot. There we go. Would you look at that? Looks like you turned it on. Us, A, and B are all pairs consisting of two people. C, D, and E are solos consisting of a single person. First, move the pairs A and B to the blank areas on the left under pair. Next, move solos C, D, and E to the blank areas on the left over solo. You can move them by sliding the letter icons. A pair and a solo aligned vertically with verses between them will face off against one another in the AV game. You can still move icons even after you place them. Once an opponent has been selected, the game will begin. Choose the vote for the us pair, either ally or betray. The results of your match will be displayed, along with the results from the other teams. If the correct number of people reach the target after playing 3 rounds, the game will be completed. I gotta look at the thing again. What does it say? Strive for 9 with 6 cooperators. 3 people will definitely choose ally. 3 people will definitely choose betray. Okay. Betray. Okay. Ally. Okay, what do I have to do? Strive for 9 with 6 cooperators. Okay. Let's try A and C. Oh, we get 3 chances. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe I should look at each of them and try and figure out the clues from here. Okay, let's see. 3 people will definitely choose ally. 3 people will definitely choose betray. One's a mysterious man. He will always do whatever his opponent does. Huh. I think A always picks betray. I think A always picks betray. I'm guessing the first answer is how to get the blue password, but the second one is how we can get the green password. So we got to be the only ones to get over 9. Okay, that should be simple enough. Okay. Or not. Okay. How do we do this? Oh wait, or is it the other way around? We have to get everybody to 9. God damn it. Let's try ally for all 3 rounds then, see what that does. Okay, we gotta think smart. We gotta think smart. Okay, we gotta look at each thing and determine which each one's gonna choose and do the math based off of that. Okay, so I'll do A, B for like each round. For first round, we're gonna get us. That's ally. Actually, I think us is just us. Like, straight up like us. Like, we choose us. Yeah, us is just straight up us. Okay. So us, it's just, you're not gonna mark. Okay. A is, okay, A, B, C, D. No, I might have to move them, so. A, B, C, D, E. Oh wait, it's probably gonna be different depending on the person. Shit. Didn't think about that. Huh. This is hard. I don't know. I guess we'll just look at each one and just determine. Oh, is E the one that copies us? Nope. Alright, I think we have to look at the answer for this one because I can't figure it out. This is gonna take forever. Okay, A versus E. Alright, we got it. Good. Ha! Got it! Way to go! Good work. Hey, look, the screen changed color. So, would this be... Could this be... Should this be? I knew it! That looks like a password to the safe. We did it! This should get us to the safe. I think it was Sun, Star. I didn't really get a good look at it. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Goodbye. I know it was kind of shitty to look up the answer for the last one, but to be fair, I couldn't figure it out and it was going to take me forever. The same safe we've seen in the other rooms. That means we probably opened it the same way too. We just need to plug in the password, right? Yeah, why don't you give it a shot? I forgot the password. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I forgot the password. Sun, Star. Got him! Good job! You opened it. Is that Excelivir? Well done. Okay then, let's see what's in here. First off, 2 star key cards. We can use those to play the AV game as many times as we want. Hold on. Those keys are important, but... Look at this. Excelivir! And I got the achievement, a consummate collection. Nice! Excelivir! The Radical 6 cure! Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what to say. Quark is going to be okay. Is he crying? Alright, let's get out of here. We need to get this stuff to Quark and Alice. Yeah, you're right. This key should do the trick. Alright, let's go. Let's get moving. Yeehaw! And now is probably our last escape room, most likely. Because I don't think there's any more after this. Unless somehow we get another one, which I highly doubt, but you know. Anyway, let's get out of here. The door's locked. It says lock. You guys ready? I'll set here. Go for it. Alright. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Stop that! Jeez. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Alright, boys. And I got the achievement, Doctor's Escapeology, so I guess that was our very last room.
Huh. It opened.
We should get back to the Flore warehouse then.
Hey, wait. Did you guys hear something?
What?
You didn't hear it? It came from over there. It sounds like something turning on. See, I told you. The screen wasn't on before.
You're right. Guess it was set to turn on when we opened the door.
It looks like an authentication screen. I think we need to put in an ID and a password.
Yeah, but what?
That was when I noticed the illustration. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the... Memento mori. Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. A lot of lines in this game. Oh, of course! This was the real ninth lion! But if that was the case... Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember... Ah, I forgot the fucking password again. Hang on, I gotta look that up, because I forgot the password. Alright, ID is Kurashiki, because that's Akane's last name. And password is Jumpy Doll, because that was her most prized possession, the Junpei doll that he made. Got him!
Sigma, look!
June! You're...
Akane. Her name is Akane Kurashiki. I've been looking for her for a very long time.
He walked toward her. Slowly, carefully, as if he was afraid of scaring her away, he reached out.
She's a hologram.
Tenmyoji squeezed his eyes shut.
Akane.
He closed his hand around empty air and let it fall to his side. That's rough, buddy. There was a moment's sad silence, and then she began to speak.
I see you finally arrived. I've been waiting for you. Well, I suppose that's slightly inaccurate. What you see now is a holographic message I recorded before you came here. Unfortunately, this means I will not be able to answer your questions, at least not directly. I hope you will understand. Now, where to begin? You probably have a great many questions.
A lot, actually.
What day is it? Where are we? Who is Zero? And what does he have to do with Akane Kurashiki?
I'm 99% sure that Zero is just gonna be Santa/Aoi.
But I imagine there is one question that rises above all the others.
Why?
Why were we brought here?
Yeah, exactly.
The answer to that is simple. Everything that has happened here is part of our plan. All of this was required for the success of the AB project. I assume you heard the name by now, at least. In any event, you were all needed in order to execute our plan. The Nonary game was necessary for the same reason. Your question now, I imagine, is just what is this AB project? The answer to that is also simple. Allow me to explain. We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
Oh? What do you mean, the past? The moment the words were out of my mouth, I realized that no one there could answer the question. Not Phi, not Tenmyoji, and certainly not a pre-recorded hologram.
Have you figured out what this room is? I assume you saw the Q on the door. It stands for quantum. That makes this the quantum room.
It took me a moment to realize she's changed subject without even pausing. There was nothing we could do, of course, but I still felt a twinge of frustration.
Take a look at the rear of the room. Do you see that large enclosure? That houses our quantum computer. The systems that control this entire facility run on that machine. That includes the construct you refer to as Zero Jr., as well as the golems. All of them do their thinking in that box. Isn't that contrary to how we perceive the world.
How we should think outside the box.
The body, the thing that you see and interact with, is somewhere else. But the mind and all its thoughts are in this box. Perhaps it isn't so strange, though. Perhaps humans are the same, with our minds and thoughts existing separate from our bodies. Our core is in our head, of course. We all have individual brains, think individual thoughts, and act according to individual wills. That makes communication difficult, though. So, we're forced to rely on inefficient mediums, like language, photographs, non-verbal cues, etc., to transmit information. Each one of us is an individual, and we have no direct connection to anyone else. But is that really true? In the dimensions we are most familiar with, yes, it is. If we look at things from another higher dimension, however, we may all be connected after all, like the branches of a tree or a rhizome. Imagine a horizontal cross-section of the root system of a large tree. All you can see are the spots where the roots intersect the plane of your cross-section. In the two dimensions you see, the roots all appear to be individual things with no connection to one another. But this isn't the case. If you expand your view and look at the root system in 3 dimensions instead of only 2, you see the truth.
Hey, look, it's the rainbow alien dildo from the Gollum Bay.
All the roots join together at the trunk. In 2 dimensions, they appear to be separate. But if you look at the roots from a 3rd higher dimension, you see things that might appear to be separate from one another in 3 dimensions could be connected to one another if you look at them in 4 dimensions. Doesn't that at least seem like it could be a possibility? I believe that is how human consciousness actually works. Well, I'm not the only one, I suppose. Zero and I share that belief.
Morphogenetic field theory.
Emoji mumbled something that sounded like nonsense. I opened my mouth to ask him what it meant, but Kanye was already talking again.
Now, when I talk about a 4th dimension, I'm referring to the 4th dimension used in Minkowski space-time. Let's start with a single dimension, where all that exists is a point. Connect points to one another, and you have a line. In 1 dimension, the only surface you can create is that, a line. But move to 2 dimensions and create more lines, and you can create shapes. These are 2-dimensional surfaces. Move up to 3 dimensions, and you can connect these shapes to one another and form 3-dimensional objects. Now you have a 3-dimensional surface, which encompasses a volume of space. Connect 3-dimensional objects to one another, and you formed a 4-dimensional object, which encompasses a volume of both space and time. It is on that 4th dimensional axis that our minds are connected.
Okay, not gonna lie, I kind of like spaced off in the middle of that tangent, and now I'm like really confused. But at this point, it's normal for this game series.
If that was true, then what would prevent anyone from sending their consciousness backward or forward in time? That theory is the foundation of the AB project. The A represents after, and the B represents before.
Oh, so it's not Ally or Betray. Oh, I see, I see.
It probably sounds silly to you. A ridiculous story made up by a mad old woman. But look at what's happened to you. You've seen many different worlds and timelines, haven't haven't you, Sigma?
Oh, I sure have.
And what about you, Vi? I know you have too. Am I wrong? Tenmyoji should know what I'm talking about as well. I believe you experienced something very similar nearly half a century ago. You sent your consciousness to the past to help save a little girl's life.
Yeah, that was you.
It was a long time ago, but perhaps you still remember.
Yeah, of course I do. How can I forget? That little girl was you, Akane.
Suddenly, it felt like Vi and I were outsiders, trespassing on something we had no right to see. Tenmyoji's face was taut with emotion as he looked into Akane's eyes. It seemed almost like she was looking back at him.
Now, unfortunately, my time is up. The final stage of the project will begin very soon. I need to go prepare. The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story.
Ooh, yeah, about that.
So come and find me. I'll be waiting. One last thing. The cat in the box. Is it alive or is it dead?
It's both. It's a zombie cat.
Sigma, Vi, you will decide its fate. Goodbye.
Wait! Akane, wait!
Oh, Tenmyoji, I can almost see you. You don't need to worry. Everything is going to be okay. I will see you again one day. I promise.
Yeah, in the afterlife, probably.
But I'm going to have to ask you to wait just a little longer.
Wait! Akane!
And then she was gone. Tenmyoji collapsed to his knees, his back hunched and shaking. I saw tears land on the white-knuckled fist he pressed against his thighs. I kept quiet. What was there to say? Vi and I looked at one another and nodded silently. With a shaking hand, Tenmyoji pulled out a photograph out of his pocket. It was a picture of a girl. After all what we've been through, her smile was enough to break your heart. Dude, that's fucked. And now we're back at the warehouse. We made our way to the warehouse on floor A and met up with the others. It took only a few minutes to decide to head to the infirmary. As soon as we arrived, we began to treat Alice and Quark for radical sex. I gave Luna the Excalibur I found in the Q room. She quickly prepared it and... probably should have made a copy, just in case. Just saying. Injected Alice and Quark.
Thank goodness. It will take some time for them to recover completely, but they should be fine. Good.
Indeed.
Thank you, Luna. And thanks for finding the medicine, you guys. Thank you so much.
Don't sweat it.
No need to thank us.
Tenmyoji said nothing, just walked over to Quark's unconscious body. He took the small boy's hand in his own and held it tight. I could see tears at the corner of his eyes as he turned away from us. Suddenly I remembered. Dio, where had he gone? Oh yeah, I think last time we had to knock him out unconscious again. It didn't take me long to find him. Up. Oh, how the tables have turned, huh, buddy? He was sprawled, unconscious on the floor beneath the sink. Handcuffs?
Oh, we found those in the crew quarters.
Oh yeah, right, yeah, they were in the crew quarters.
Before you returned, we went to check on the bomb in room 2, and we found them there. Of course, the bomb was indeed turned off. Thank you again for dealing with them. You are, quite literally, lifesavers.
Yeah, I mean, this ain't my first rodeo, bud.
You have my eternal gratitude.
Yeah, so can you please not kill us? That'd be great, thank you. I coughed awkwardly and looked pointedly around the room. I glanced over at Fi to see she was doing the same thing. After that, we headed back to the Floor A warehouse to play the AB game. Specifically, me, Fi, Kay, and Luna. Clover and Tenmyoji decided to remain in the infirmary just in case something happened with Alice, Quark, or Dio. Luna would represent Clover's team. With Quark and Dio sleeping, Kay would represent their team by default, which left me Fi and Temyoji. You should vote.
No, I'll let you handle it. I chose Betray in the last round. You probably don't trust me right now.
What? That doesn't matter now.
Excuse me, I apologize for interrupting, but I think you should be the one to vote in the next round fight.
Why?
You already have 9 BP. There's no reason for you to choose Betray now, you see?
Hey, I feel like I might actually try and betray her.
Not necessarily.
What does it matter what he's suggesting? We're almost there. We just have to play the AB game 3 more times. Then we can all get 9 points. But that means each representative has to choose ally all 3 times.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah.
Okay, I'll vote. You sure you're alright with this, Sigma?
Yeah. I trust you. I really hope that this does not, like, stab me in the back somehow. I aim for the star key.
Shall we open the doors?
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, right. We have to wait for the deadline.
Oh, well, we could vote earlier, but then each voter would be stuck inside the AB room for 45 minutes.
Okay, let's go back to the infirmary then.
I agree. Please, lead the way.
Luna and Kay set off toward the yellow door. I was about to follow when...
Hold on. I just remembered something.
What?
The AB room on the left, in one of the other histories, she...
Oh, yeah. You're right. Akani's body was in there. What does this mean? Why didn't we find her body this time? It's probably because she's still alive, isn't she?
Maybe because she wasn't murdered.
She's still alive! But how? What did history change?
Do you remember what Akane said?
The cat in the box. Is it alive or is it dead?
Akane's the cat! We determined her fate!
Sigma, Phi. You will decide its fate.
So she's still alive! The Schrodinger's cat thing.
Exactly.
I wonder what she meant about us deciding its fate.
Perhaps she was saying her own fate wasn't decided yet.
Huh?
The history where she's alive and the history where she's murdered are both real right now.
What? No, that's impossible. We've already opened the box. We opened the door to this AB room and there is no body.
No, we haven't opened the box. We haven't found a body, but we haven't found her alive yet either. In other words, we haven't actually observed her. The hologram was a recording from before this game started.
The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I'll be waiting.
Where was Akane now? Where was she waiting for us? Or what if she wasn't anywhere now? What if she was waiting for us in another timeline? Or what if she was waiting for us in the past? Was that even possible? If she was, what would that mean? To be continued! Oh, come on! I thought that was the ending! A new destination has been added to the flowchart. Oh. Okay. Works for me. Alright, let's go. Where is it? 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 Oh! Is it this one? It's this one, isn't it? Is it this one? Ow. Ow! Damn it! Feels like my head's gonna explode. Wait. Where the hell am I? This isn't the same as before, right? Looks like an elevator, but...
No, this is one of the AB rooms.
Okay, this is definitely different. Bye! Who the hell are you? And what the hell's an AB room?
Damn. I guess you did lose your memory after all.
Memory? Memory. Okay, cool! We're getting somewhere. I remember! You're Fi. She grinned. When is this?
Check your bracelet.
It's a red pair. BP is 3.
Mine's the same.
Does this mean this is the beginning of the game? We've gone back to when we first woke up in the AB room?
No, not quite. I think we woke up a little earlier this time.
Oh? How do you know?
Push the buttons on the side of your bracelet.
2 hours, 15 minutes.
We didn't wake up this long before the primary doors opened last time. I think we're about an hour early.
Wait a minute. If you're right.
Yeah, Akane might still be alive.
Oh shit.
We got back before Dio killed her. I think.
Then,
Right. We're here for one reason.
to stop her from getting killed.
Exactly.
Let's move. We need to get out of here fast.
Don't need to tell me twice. Let's go.
I gotta do this AV room all over again, don't I? Yep. Alright, I'm not gonna actually sell this since I did this room like way before in the beginning, so I'm just gonna look for the answers. Alright. We don't need to look there. This is our past, remember? That means we're just repeating history. You see what I'm getting at? The password for the safe should be the same one we got earlier. Exactly. Now hurry up and open. Oh! We don't even need to go to the past. Oh! Okay. Well, don't I feel stupid? Okay, password. Elevator. Star, star, star. Need to remember the password for the safe. We figured it out last time. Okay. Easy! I thought I had to do this room all over again. There! It's open! Good work. Hurry up and grab the cracker. Cracker? Wait, Fi! No! You're gonna get me banned on Twitter! Ah! Damn, I meant key. How the hell? Just shut up and do it. Let's go. Open it, open it, open it, open it, open it, open it, open it! Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Here, here, here. Alright, let's put this key in here. For God's sake, just do it already! No need to yell. Alright. Good. Looks like it worked. Ready, Fi? What do you think? I know, I know. I don't need to ask every time, right? Why the hell are you asking? Hurry up and... Right, right. I'm going, I'm going. 10, 9, 8, 1. Done. Thank you, Fi. That would have been annoying. Hey! You pushed the button! Bite me! You were taking too long. We're on a schedule here. Ugh.
That was easy.
It was indeed. Finally, I climbed up through the hatch and onto the top of the AV room. It took us only a moment to spot them. Akane! Behind her was Dio! He was moving quickly and quietly, a knife glinting in his right hand. Shit! There was no time to yell to her. I scrambled down from the top of the AV room. Fi wasn't following me. When I looked back, she was still standing on the roof. Fi! What the hell are you doing? Get down here, and... Before I could finish, she moved. She ran across the roof, launched herself into the air. Oh my gosh, she's gonna dropkick Dio! Oh, that is awesome! What the?
He's fine. Just unconscious.
Aw, I was hoping that he would be fucking dead, but damn, good job, Fi! You did what I wanted to do since that one time you tried to kill Quark. I bent down and held my fingers in front of his mouth. He was still breathing.
I don't think he saw me. He probably has no idea what happened to him.
Guy went down like a sack of potatoes.
He had it coming.
I heard footsteps come to a stop right in front of us. I looked up. Hi, Kane!
So you came. I've been waiting for you. You're here to hear the rest, right?
Yes, ma'am. Wait. Just wait a minute. What the hell is your deal? How can you be so calm? If we had showed up just now, you'd...
Have been stabbed in the heart by this young man and died. Yes. Although, that reminds me, I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate you saving me.
That... What?
Hold on. How do you know about being stabbed by Dio? Are you an Esper too?
Yes, indeed I am. I am able to jump through time, just like you.
Then what the hell were you thinking? If you knew that he was going to stab you, why were you going to let him do it?
Because I had to.
You... What?
Think back. Why are you here? If I hadn't been killed by Dio, no one else would have been murdered. Consequently, your own abilities would never have manifested. I did explain, didn't I? The purpose of the AB project was to send the two of you to the past. Or your minds, at least. In order for that to happen, some death was necessary. When a human brain is faced with danger, its processing speed increases. Information is processed more quickly, and time almost seems to slow. A few seconds can feel like an eternity. Unfortunately, that in itself isn't enough to send oneself through time. The amplitude of the consciousness is simply too small. In order to increase the amplitude, we need to slow down the brain before the increase happens. It's a little like a slingshot. You pull back on the rubber band and then let go. The potential energy you stored in the band is released and converted into kinetic energy.
Okay, why are we talking about science? Like, I know this is like a sci-fi game with time travel, but why science? I didn't pass science in high school.
That's what fires the bullet out of the slingshot. Now, while a slingshot can only fire in one direction, your mind isn't similarly limited. When the bullet of your consciousness is fired from the slingshot of your brain, it travels past the three-dimensional world and into the four-dimensional one. From that perspective, time is no longer fixed. In other words, you can travel to the future, the past, whenever you like. Your consciousness has been released from the three-dimensional cage. In order for that to happen, I had to infect you with Radical 6.
Whoa, what?
We're infected with Radical 6?
Oh, shit.
Yes. Don't you remember, Sigma? Luna should have told you about it in another timeline.
Are you sure? Infecting all of these people with such a horrible disease?
Every single one of you has been infected.
Oh.
Well, apart from Luna, of course. Unfortunately, it was necessary. We needed to slow your minds in order to store up your potential energy. Then we provided a dire situation that would accelerate your processing speed. The result is what you are now experiencing. Your consciousness now occupies four-dimensional space-time.
Well, shit.
Even that, however, wasn't enough.
I mean, I knew I was infected with it, like, back in the surveillance room. It was, like, highly implied that I had it, but I didn't, like, think, like, it was, like, given to me, like, directly.
You had the ability to travel, but your memories could easily be lost during the trip. If the project was to succeed, You had to be able to retain everything you learned in each reality. That was the reason you were forced to jump so many times. With each jump, your ability to remember improved. Eventually, you would be able to retain everything. That is why we made you play the AB game. That was why you had to select different chromatic doors. By forcing specific choices, we could cause you to make more jumps.
I get it. I think I finally understand. Well, okay, there are a lot of things I don't understand, but all of what you've just told me makes sense. You did all of this so that Vi and I could jump through four-dimensional space with our memories intact, right?
Yes.
But why'd you need us to do that? People have died for this. I mean, let's count how many different ways people died. Murder, antimatter explosion, suicide. I've died, so has Vi, so have you. Yeah, a lot of death. So why would you do all this? What does it matter that Vi and I jumped through time?
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable. You were all destined to die.
Well, yeah, someday, but not like all at once.
Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
I already know all of that. What I'm asking you is why? What is so goddamn important that it's worth all this?
Ah, I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually.
What? Just when is eventually?
In a future not very far from now.
Well, that's not very cryptid at all. Bullshit! That's not good enough. Why can't you tell us now? Instead of answering, Akane knelt down next to Dio and picked up his knife off the floor.
I'm going to keep this with me.
That would be wise. Don't change the subject.
But it's almost time.
What are you talking about? You've got plenty of time.
No, in a few moments you'll return to the original timeline.
What?
This is the way it has to be. Don't fight it. Lagomorph.
Yes.
Huh?
Lagomorph?
You call him Zero Jr. His official designation is Lagomorph.
Oh, well, he actually has a name. Okay.
Lagomorph, this is an order. Unlock my bracelet.
Compliance.
Now, everything is in place. I have put the bracelet onto Dio. All we have to do is place his body in the 5th AB room, the second one from the right.
That's the one Quark is in, right?
Correct. I will move him. I will also put your bodies back into the 3rd AB room. Once that's done, I will reset its puzzle to an unsolved state.
Why do you need to do all that?
To recreate the history that you remember. Your consciousness is about to leave your body and return to the future. Your body will be emptied, and your other consciousness will jump back in. If your bodies aren't back in the 3rd AB room by then, it would be bad.
What, we'll die or something?
So you're saying some version of us is going to wake up in that room and repeat the same history again? Well, I guess this could actually be our 2nd or 3rd time.
You are exactly correct. Lastly, I am going to leave this with you.
She paused and pulled something out of her pocket. It was a small key attached to a string.
I'll tie it onto your ankle so that you won't lose it. All right, Sigma?
What's it say on there?
Tu fui ego eris.
Oh! That's the little grave in the garden, I believe. That thing was on the little tombstone thingy.
It's Latin. It means, what you are, I was. What I am, you will be.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do with it?
It will help you meet someone who's very important.
0? What?
Go. Return to the future. You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you.
Yeah, we gotta take that key to the garden, I believe.
Now hurry.
Wait, I still... Back to the future, I guess. To be continued. A new destination has been added to the flowchart. Alright. I'm gonna save this real quick. And then we're gonna go to the flow. I'm guessing we're supposed to go here. I believe.
Oh, looks like you're awake.
Is this the infirmary?
Why are we here?
Do you know what happened at the AB gate?
Oh shit, did it happen? What happened?
Kay and I went back to the infirmary, but
We waited and waited, and the two of you never returned.
so we went to the warehouse to check on you.
We found you passed out in front of the AB rooms.
Kay and I hurried back here with you.
I looked over at Fi and met her eyes. Do you remember what happened just now?
You mean what happened a long time ago?
Yeah, you got him pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I remember all right.
Hell yeah, Fi.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Court!
What am I? Top liver?
Alice!
Back among the conscious and not psychotic, huh?
Yeah, thanks.
Grandpa told me what you did. Thanks for finding the medicine for us.
No problem, little dude. No problem, all in a day's work. Although, I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit action.
Really grabbing at straws here, aren't you?
Hey, I wasn't talking to Quark. That was not for Alice.
Not really my point.
Whatever. Forget about that. Now that you guys are awake, all we gotta do is open the number 9 door.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Look at your bracelet.
Huh? It says 10. I have 10 BP.
I've got 15 BP? That means I got 6 more points while I was out.
But how?
You've been asleep for more than 2 hours. We've played the AB game 3 times.
Oh, well,
That was easy.
huh. I honestly did not expect that, not gonna lie. 3 times?
Yes. Of course, the color and group assignments were shuffled around each time. But no matter who voted, everyone chose Ally.
But wait, what about Dio, though? Oh wait, he was probably a solo or a pair, so it didn't really matter.
And now all of us have enough to leave.
9, 14, 13, 13, 9, 14. Can we, like, leave Dio, though? I was stunned. How had everyone cooperated long enough to raise all our BP past 9? Was it because Akane hadn't been killed? Without a death to start things off, maybe we've been less suspicious of one another. Or could the bombs have something to do with it? We'd all joined forces against Dio, and Fi and I had been able to disarm all of them. All of us had banded together against a common enemy, and overcame a tremendous threat. Perhaps that had triggered our bond. Which I have to admit, would be somewhat ironic. After all, Dio had planted the bombs that forced us all to work together against him. This must have been what Akane was talking about.
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
Come on, let's go! Let's open the door and get out of here!
Wait. What about him? Leave him. After some discussion, we decided to leave Dio behind. Hell yeah! Yes! Screw the moral compass! Leave him! Alice was the only holdout. She complained about wanting to take him back to her superiors, but after I mentioned they'd come back to investigate after we escaped and deal with Dio, then she reluctantly complied. Plus, he has spares anyway, so no loss.
All right, let's get going.
Well, last time we're gonna see that stupid long transition ever again. But wait, what about the key though? Everybody ready? I'm gonna open it.
Yes, just get on with it.
Everyone else swallowed and nodded. I grabbed the lever and pulled it down. Wait, the key! Well, I guess we're too late now.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Alright, everybody, let's move. I didn't need to tell them twice. The room inside was clearly a loading elevator. It looked sort of like a large plate on top of a huge pedestal. I ran to the center of the plate and turned around. Number 9 door stood wide open.
2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
Well, too late now.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked.
Bye, Dio. Beyond the door was a wide hallway that ended in a very solid wall. To the left, we found a very familiar looking door. We pushed it open and went in. The pressure exchange chamber.
You know what this place is?
Yeah, sort of. This whole facility is pressurized, apparently. I think the idea is to heat the air outside and consequently the virus from getting inside. That means that if we want to go out, we have to decompress so we match the outside air pressure. This room here is where you prepare for going into the actual pressure exchange chamber. You see all those suits along the wall? I figured we need to put these on and head to the decompression room downstairs.
Whoa! Hold on a minute! You're saying the air outside is full of that horrible virus?
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Of course, according to Akane, we were all already infected with Radical 6, so the whole room seemed a little pointless.
Why? How did all this happen?
Did they?
No, that's not possible.
We've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's go outside. There's no way to know what's really going on until we do.
Does Kay even need the suit?
All right.
No one else objected. We all donned the protective suits and headed downstairs to the decompression room. As soon as we were all inside, the process began. Through my helmet, I could hear the soft hiss of air being sucked out of the room. We stood there for several minutes, waiting for the process to finish. At last it did, and we heard the door begin to open. Beyond it was another decompression chamber. We repeated the process 2 more times before we reached the final door and opened it. We're out again. The dead, bleak landscape wasn't a surprise for me. I'd seen it before, in another timeline. The others hadn't, however, and although they could see their faces through the visors of their helmets, I heard more than a few gasps over the radio. For a few long minutes, we just stood there, astonished.
Where the hell are we?
The desert, I guess?
I figured that out. I'm
Which one? I don't know, but I think I know what day it is. Look at the moon. It's red, right? That means today's the total lunar eclipse. So? Remember the astronomy magazine in the lounge? Well, the next eclipse like this was gonna be on December 31st, 2028. So... Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Are you suggesting we were sleeping for a week after we were abducted? I think so.
Wherever we were must have been far away from any city. The air was clearer than I've ever seen it. And the stars. The sky was full of them. More stars than I'd ever seen in my life. I could even spot the hazy arm of the Milky Way. But the most striking feature was the moon. It was blood red and massive, much bigger in fact than I remembered it being. It's gonna be Mars and we're actually on the moon. I'm betting. Then as I watched, a black spot began to move across its surface. It was hard to see details, but it looked circular. The spot continued to move across the moon, heading for the right edge. What's that?
The moon. Well, the moon's shadow, actually.
The moon's shadow? I frowned. That didn't make any sense.
Zero told me to stay quiet. I think he was worried I'd spill the beans on his operation. He said if I didn't toe the line, he wouldn't just kill me. He'd kill Quark, too. And I agreed, like an idiot, and brought Quark with me. Just so I could see her. Such an idiot. So, that being the case, might as well start with this. I meant what I said before. That up there is the moon's shadow.
What the hell are you saying?
Think about it. If that's the moon's shadow, then what's it falling on?
That's Earth.
Oh! That's Earth. Oh! Huh. Did not expect that, not gonna lie. Jesus.
Yeah. It's not the red moon you get from a lunar eclipse. And again, this isn't a lunar eclipse. It's a solar eclipse. Anybody in the black spot down there is looking up at the moon, covering the sun.
What? No. No way. If that's the Earth, then where the hell are we? We're on the moon, aren't we?
The moon, of course.
I knew it! I knew we were on the moon! I knew we were on the moon, boys! I knew it! I mean, I wasn't right with that whole red thing being Mars, but still, I was correct! I knew we were on the moon! I knew, like, all the rabbit, like, symmetry in Luna's name, like, the whole moon thing. I knew that was symbolism for what's happening. I knew it. Y'all called me crazy, but no, I was correct.
This is the lunar surface. We were just inside a moon base. No way. No. You've got to be lying. How do you expect us to believe that? This can't be the moon.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Besides, if this was the moon, how do you explain the gravity? The moon only has 1/6 of the Earth's gravity. So what's this?
She picked up a rock and dropped it.
See? That looked perfectly normal.
Yes, it looked that way.
Luna?
You were right about the gravity in a way. I was one of the people who knew this wasn't Earth. Well, I suppose I'm not people, if we're being honest, but
Excuse me? What?
please just listen. Alice, you were infected with Radical 6. Then we gave you the Excelivir, which cured you. The Radical 6 isn't completely gone, though. Some of its symptoms stick around for a while.
What symptoms?
Well, Radical 6 can slow down your brain's processing speed by the root of 1/6. It can take a while for your brain to get back up to speed. Every one of us has been infected. In other words, all of our brains have been processing information at a much lower speed. If you evaluated the root of 1/6, you'll get a number close to 0.408. That means our brains are running at something slightly less than half speed.
Huh. Okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. I'll allow that.
As you said before, the moon's gravity is about 1/6 that of Earth's. The time that it takes for an object to fall is inversely proportional to the square root of the gravitational acceleration. Since the gravity is lower on the moon, that means the time increases. I guess that's a little technical. Let me give you an example. Say you drop an apple from a high approximately 2.45 seconds. I used 4.9 meters because it matches up with the acceleration of gravity nicely. But it could be anything. The gravity constant is, well, a constant. You could drop something from 10 centimeters or 10 meters and it would be the same. Does that make sense? So, now we've established that on the moon, things fall root 6 times slower than they do on Earth. That being the case, what would happen if someone's brain slowed down by root 1/6? To them, 2.45 seconds would feel like 1 second. 4.9 seconds would feel like 2. But it's not hypothetical. That's what's been happening to every one of us.
Wait, you're saying that's the reason we didn't notice the weaker gravity?
Are you sure you didn't notice anything? Think back. Huh? You and Sigmund Phi said something about it in the lounge. About how you felt weird.
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that.
Oh, that explains it. That was like the result of the anesthetic. It seemed insane, but what Luna said made sense. In fact, it explained Phi's apparently superhuman strength quite well. Oh, that explains it.
Wait, this is crazy. That can't possibly be Earth out there. Look at it. I've seen photos of Earth, and it's blue and green and beautiful.
What happened?
That thing is just red.
Before we get into that, I should probably tell you something. This isn't New Year's Eve in 2028. Today is January 27th.
In 29?
No,
Don't tell me. 30?
still no.
And just what year is this?
It's 74. 2074.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. No. That's insane. That would mean we were abducted more than 45 years ago.
I don't blame you if you don't believe me, but it's the truth.
How can you be sure?
It's not that hard. Quark and I left Earth on January 23rd, 2074. Solar eclipses are easy to predict. We've known that there'd be one on the 27th for a long time. That's just science. Nobody can change that.
But why is the Earth red?
That's a long story. About 45 years ago, on April 13th, 2029, there were 18 annihilation reactors operating in various parts of the world. On the 13th, all 18 of them went up, all at the same time.
Ooh. Yeah, that'll do it.
The explosion was about 180,000 times as powerful as the atom bomb they dropped on Hiroshima.
What? Why?
I suppose it started a few months before that. The government had a test site for a future Mars mission out in the middle of Nevada. On December 31st, 2028, there was an accident. Well, accident doesn't quite convey the right sense of the thing. The point is, Radical 6 claimed its first victims there, then escaped. Didn't take long for it to spread to the rest of the world. Like Luna explained, the virus slows your brain down, but eventually, it also makes you kill yourself. Pretty soon, the bodies started to pile up. Some people would take a dive off a building or shoot themselves in the head. You know, the classics. But for some, it was poison, or fire, or asphyxiation, or the noose. Plenty of people jumped in front of trains or cars. One pilot on a passenger airline drove his plane into the ground.
Jesus Christ, that's fucked up.
Most forms of transportation ground to a halt pretty fast. That meant food couldn't get distributed, and thousands of people who weren't even infected died from starvation.
Oh my god.
Everywhere you went, there were just piles of corpses, covered in flies and rats and crows. I don't know what hell's like, but I imagine it's a lot like that.
My god.
After a while, people who managed to avoid getting infected started trying to get in touch with one another. They got a hold of some radios and organized organized a couple meetings. There was only one thing to discuss, of course. How could they get rid of Radical 6? The answer, they decided, was purification. They figured they could just roast the surface of the Earth, and that'd kill the virus off for good. On April 13th, 2029, they put their plan into effect. That plan was to detonate all 18 Annihilation reactors. Now the truth is, that's mostly just rumor. Nobody really knows what happened, but I've got my own theories. I think that the bombers had already been infected, and when they died, they took billions with them. The ultimate if I die, you're coming with me gesture, I suppose. I bet you money they'd all lost it long before they got to the reactors, killing most of the world. No matter how bad things had gotten, it was not a sane plan, even if it wasn't directly responsible. Radical 6 killed most of the people on Earth. Anyway, why it happened isn't that important. Point is, it happened. You ever heard of nuclear winter? Well, that's basically what we got. The explosion threw a ton of crap up into the stratosphere, where it joined up with smoke and ash from all the fires, and blotted out the sun for 7 years. Plants withered, and animals died by the millions. The few humans who were left banded together to survive. They were rough times. Eventually they were over, though. The sky cleared and the sun came back. Plants started blooming again, and the animals that hadn't died out completely began to reappear. Things weren't quite back to normal, though. It's been 45 years now, but there's still quite a bit of dust and ash in the air. That's what you're seeing. You know why a sunset's red? Well, this is the same thing. Blue and green light have short wavelengths, and they scatter when they run into debris in the air. Red light, on the other hand, has a longer wavelength, which means it'll get a lot farther when the air's dirty. So there you are. The Earth looks red because that's the only color of light that can make it through the atmosphere.
I was speechless. What could I possibly say? There's no reason for Tenmyoji to lie to us. So we were standing on the moon, looking at the Earth. It was 2074, but why? Why were we there? Why were we then? I was so lost in thought I barely noticed Vi's approach.
Hey, Sigma. I think I figured something out.
A window popped up on the inside of my helmet with Whisper in the corner. She seemed to be using a circuit only so we could hear. Yeah? What is it?
I figured out why there's an extra E.
An extra E? Oh, in the ninth line, right? Oh, you mean the graffiti?
Yeah, the one on floor B. I think it's an anagram, just like on floor A.
Duh! You didn't realize that? I didn't realize that! I thought this was like another one besides like Memento Mori because of Unus Annus. What's Anna say this time?
God damn it, Sigma!
Exactly! Now's not the time to joke around. We just knew that everybody on Earth is dead.
Knock it off!
Please!
Memento Mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. If you rearrange the letters, you get the man on the moon rules the infinite time. See?
Huh?
You need 6 E's to get that. So they stuck an extra one in ninth.
The man on the moon rules the infinite time.
I think it's a message for us from Zero Senior and Akane. Remember what she was telling us?
We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of 2 people into the past. Those 2 people are you, Sigma, and you, Vi.
So, what are you getting at?
My God, you're slow.
I'm tired.
You don't get it? They're saying we rule the infinite time.
Wait, I do? So, what you're saying is technically, I'm the god of time. Interesting. Very interesting.
Infinite time. They weren't just talking about having us jump a couple hours. I think they're planning to send us back. Way back.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you think you're going to send us back 45 years?
Yeah. I'd bet on it.
So the ultimate purpose of the AV project is to send us back in time to that catastrophe Temyoji was talking about?
I think so.
That doesn't make sense though. I mean, we came from that same time period before it actually... So why bring us here and then send us back?
Well, Akane should be able to tell us the rest. Let's go pay her a visit.
Do you know where she is?
I've got an idea. Come on, think. Remember what she said when she gave you the key?
Tufui ego eris.
Okay, finally we're gonna acknowledge the key. The grave! The one in the garden!
Well, come on, what are you waiting for? Let's go.
We turned and ran back into the pressure exchange chamber, the others following close behind.
What? What are you doing?
Don't worry about it, Kay, just go back outside.
Did you forget something?
We're going to have a talk with somebody.
Who?
You really need me to spell it out? The person behind all this.
You mean Akane?
What?
I'll take that as a yes. Let me accompany you then.
Wait, why do you know about Akane?
Don't worry about it. I'll just go.
I'll tell you when we get there. Now, if you please. I'm coming with you. You folks just said the magic word.
Akane?
I'm going to there. So am I. Hey, is this Akane you're talking about?
Yes, it's June.
Yeah, you know her real well.
Wait, you're serious? What the hell is going on?
Shut up! Just shut up. Come with me if you want to. We don't need you to do roll call. Once we get there, Akane can explain everything. With that, we headed back through the airlock. Can we even go through the number 9 door? We're not gonna get trapped in there again, right? 'Cause that'd be fucking awkward.
Ah, clever. The number 9 door on floor A is shut forever once the game ends. Assuming Zero Jr. was telling the truth, of course. But the door on floor B...
Yeah. Thought we might be able to take the lift to it. And it looks like I was right.
Oh, I see. Clever. Very clever.
Any idea where Akane might be?
Yeah, the grave.
You mean the grave in the garden?
Not what you think, dude. Yeah, don't worry. I don't think she's buried there or anything. Chances are she's alive. Just in the grave. Anyway, let's move. To the garden! Okay, now I think this might be the last time we'll ever see this stupid transition. Boy, am I not gonna miss you.
Is Akane really under here?
I think so.
What should we do? Are we gonna dig her out?
No, I don't think we'll have to do anything like that. You see the keyhole on the grave? If I just insert this here, I pulled the key off my ankle and fit it into the hole. I twisted it to the right until I heard something unlock. With a quiet grinding, the grave began to shift.
What is this?
Oh?
It doesn't look like a coffin.
Treatment pod.
Yeah. It's a treatment pod.
Oh my god.
It is, isn't it?
The glass on the cover had frosted over, making it opaque. We couldn't see who or what was in it.
Let's see what's inside.
I think we already know who's inside. She grabbed the hold of the lever to the side of the pod.
No good. I think it's locked.
What?
Treatment pod TP00. Stage 1 defrosting complete. Stage 2 will be complete in 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Once stage 2 is complete, the lock will automatically disengage.
Right, cold sleep.
What?
These pods can put people into cold sleep. It uses something called cast to freeze human bodies without destroying their cells.
So, Ms. Akane's like an ice cube?
I think so.
Then we gotta wait till she melts?
Yeah.
So how about you tell us your story while we wait, Kay? Specifically, why do you know Akane?
I remembered.
What do you remember?
Everything. I was born and raised in this facility. It's called Rhizome 9. A rhizome is an underground plant stem that spreads by sending out roots. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This facility is a little like a rhizome. Supposedly, that's why they call these installations that. The number comes from the facility's number. There are 54 rhizomes on the moon, and this is the 9th one. Well, I suppose the other ones don't really matter to you, do they? In any event, I grew up here with Akane and Zero Senior. I watched them create the AB project.
The AB project?
Yes. Its purpose is to send Phi and Sigma, or their consciousnesses at least, to the past.
Back 45 years, right?
Yes.
So, you want us to change history, huh? Go back and keep Radical 6 from getting out, and stop the reactors from exploding. That's our mission?
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
It's true that the ultimate goal of the project is to keep Radical 6 from spreading to the general population. But even if you do make it back, you won't be able to do much. By now, it's already too late.
Too late?
What do you mean?
Let me begin at the beginning. You might be thinking that Zero Senior and Akane were the ones who created all this, but that's not entirely correct. They only followed the histories they'd already seen. It was the only choice they had. Nothing less than the future of mankind is at stake. We need the two of you to jump through timelines while maintaining your memories. That is why you had to play the AB game, and why the chromatic doors were necessary. By forcing multiple options, you could make numerous jumps. We speculated that jumping more would strengthen your memories. The puzzles were also there for a purpose. Some theories hold that a moment of insight when you solve a puzzle strengthens your connection to the fourth dimension.
Okay, alright, sure, buddy.
That was the reason for the puzzles.
Okay, dude.
Your infection with Radical 6 was also a vital part of our plan. By slowing down your brain's processing speed, we can store your potential. With that energy stored up, we just had to provide a life or death situation to launch your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Like a bullet from a slingshot.
Wait, hold on just a minute here. You keep talking about Sigma and Phi, but what about the rest of us? Why did you bring us here?
That's simple. In earlier histories, you were all here in Rhizome 9. We needed you here to accurately replicate those histories. Although I suppose that's probably not a good enough explanation for you. In a sense, though, it is the truth. Our primary goal was to replicate history. The rest is... Yes, I suppose I should explain. Very well. I will try and do so in a way you can understand. First, Alice and Clover. They were abducted 45 years and 1 month ago, on December 22nd, 2028. The location is Earth, of course. More specifically, Los Angeles, California. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
After being kidnapped, your bodies were sent to a facility under Akane's direction. You were placed in treatment pods and immediately put into cold sleep.
That explains why they didn't age.
4 months later, you arrived at this facility. The date you finally arrived was April 14th, 2029. Your trip from Earth to this facility was aboard a spaceship powered by an annihilation engine. Following your arrival, your pods were placed in long-term storage. Does that make sense?
Are you telling me we were sleeping in those pods here for 45 years?
Yes, in preparation for this day.
But why? What do you need us for?
You are an Esper, aren't you, Clover? I mean that you are able to access the fourth dimension. Am I wrong?
Did Akane tell you?
In a manner of speaking, as I've already explained, the purpose of this project is to send Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the past. Espers are able to sort of resonate with one another, which can amplify their power. You understand? This is why we brought you here, Clover.
What about me?
We needed your help, Alice, to deactivate Dio's bombs.
Oh.
Huh? But I didn't do anything.
But you did. In another history, you were able to perform prime decomposition on the 25-digit integer that Dio left behind. Only you could do that sort of thing. Because of your feat of mathematics, we were about to determine that Dio had planted the bombs. Then we were able to question him and get the password for the number 31. Finally, we used that information to stop the bomb in this timeline. without your help, Alice, we would have been reduced to nothing more than so much space dust.
Okay, but again, I was the one who actually deactivated the bomb, so I deserve more credit than that, just saying.
This history exists because of your presence. Now, let me explain why we needed Tenmyoji and Quark. And Tenmyoji is simple. We needed you for the same reason we needed Clover.
You're an Esper.
You are able to access the fourth dimension. Almost half a century ago, you used that ability to save a young girl, didn't you?
And yeah, that was Akane.
Yeah, I did.
We needed you to resonate with Sigma and Phi, so we brought you here. All it took was a messenger.
Do you want to see Akane? If you do, come with me. I was a fool and fell for it.
And you brought Quark with you. In fact, you insisted that he come.
Yeah, I know. I guess you were worried about leaving me alone, huh? He kept saying you couldn't run off to the moon and leave me behind.
I'm sorry, Quark. If I hadn't been so stupid and selfish, none of this would have happened to you. I never thought this would happen. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, I agreed to come with you. I thought the moon would be way more interesting than boring old Earth.
God damn it, Quark.
What kid would turn that down?
I mean, he's got a point there, not gonna lie.
We didn't see the messenger after we got on the ship. It was on autopilot. As soon as we got in, we headed straight for the moon. During the trip, Zero told me to keep quiet once we got there. I don't remember anything after we landed.
Then there was a bunch of that white smoke, and we passed out, and when I woke up, I was in the AB room.
Now, Dio. His real name is Left, and he's the leader of a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons. He was ordered to come here. The Myrmidons are under the control of an organization called Free the Soul, which is in turn controlled by a man known as Brother. It was Brother who orchestrated the release of Radical 6 into the general population 45 years ago. Do you remember what Phi mentioned earlier? The ultimate purpose of the AB project is to change history and keep Radical 6 from being released. If we succeed, that would be bad for Brother and his organization. Our success would prevent them from creating the ideal world they're working toward. That is why Brother sent Left. They needed to stop the AB project. So, Dio was given two tasks. The first was to eliminate Akane, the architect of the AB project. The second was to join the AB game and win it. If Dio won the game, the AB project would not be completed. At least, not in that timeline. In other words, in that world, the project would have been stopped. If things didn't go as planned, Dio was given a contingency plan. If you cannot murder Akane and win the game, destroy Rhizome 9. Hence, the bombs.
Can I ask you something?
Perhaps.
How did Brother know about the AB project?
He was also an Esper. We can set Brother aside for now, though. May I proceed?
No one objected. We were all curious.
Excellent. That explains everyone, save two, Luna and myself. Sigma and Phi already know the truth about Luna. I don't believe I should reveal any more, however. I think it would be more appropriate if you could ask Luna yourselves at a later time. Would that be all right with you, Luna?
Yes, that's okay.
As for me, as I said before, I was born and raised here. The rest of you were brought to this facility, but I've never left. That makes me someone close to Zero Senior and Akane.
Hey, I've been wondering, who is Zero Senior?
Are we finally gonna know?
You've already met him, Sigma, in another timeline.
Yeah. Well, I saw a hologram. I still don't know who he is.
Stage 2 is complete.
Oh, she defrosted!
TP-00 unlocking.
It looks like it's finished. Shall we open the pod?
Yeah, let's do it. All of us gathered around the pod. The glass was still covered with frost, hiding the contents.
Okay, let's get started then. Ready?
Phi landed her hand on the lever and looked around at us. I swallowed. Yeah, anytime.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Ah! What? But that is not Akane. That's not Akane. That's me. That's me in there. Me Sigma in the pod. Wait. So now there's 3 Sigmas here now if you count K, who's technically also me. What the frick's going on here? Suddenly, my head was full of memories from other timelines. I'd seen something like this before. The warehouse of floor B, in front of the white door. Kay was lying in front of me, a guy with mask, and saw my own face. I'd never figured out who he really was. Why was there a man with my face underneath Kay's armor? It didn't make sense. After I'd seen him, I was injected with turbocurine, and that was the end of that. But wait, if the person in the pod was the same person I'd seen on the floor of the warehouse, who was wearing Kay's armor? Wait, is Akane wearing Kay's armor? Is that what's going on?
You finally noticed. Didn't I tell you? You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you.
Aha! Akane, you clever, clever girl. No. Oh my god, you're...
Yes, I am.
Clever girl.
Akane Kurashiki.
It's you. June. I mean, Akane. From... But you're old.
Yes, that's correct. I haven't spoken to you in a very long time, Clover. Or you, Junpei.
Junpei?
Akane, long time no see.
Now kiss! I could barely hear what they were saying. My mind was still reeling. It felt like all the air had been knocked out of me, and it was all I could do to not collapse right then and there.
When? How long?
Do you remember when the 2 of you saved me in the warehouse?
Dropkick.
Once you saved me, you went back to your future. Well, your minds did at least. I carried your bodies to the 3rd AD room, and then took Dio's to the 5th. After that, I went into the 1st room and borrowed Kay's armor.
So by the time you and Clover came out, you'd already...
Yes.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Dio killed you, and then Luna took your body to the 6th room.
No, it was me. In this timeline, at least. In this one, I wasn't murdered by Dio. You 2 saved me. It's just like Schrodinger's cat.
You mean Schrodinger?
Your actions in the future decided who would be inside the armor in the past.
What? No, that's nuts.
Alright, what about the other history? The one where you weren't saved. What happens then? Who's wearing the armor?
That's quite simple. The man in front of you.
Him?
That's correct. Whenever I'm not in the armor, he is.
What about the memory loss?
For my part, I confess that I lied. He, on the other hand, was telling the truth.
Okay, but who was the one on the joyride? Was it you, or was it the other Sigma male?
Large doses of Soporil can cause memory loss. I gave him a rather large dose.
So, who is he?
You've never seen him before?
No.
What about the rest of you?
I have no idea who he is.
Wait, what?
I've never seen him before.
Wait. Huh? That's not me?
Me either.
Total stranger.
What? Hey, come on. What are you guys saying? Right here? Same face? What's going on?
Huh?
Huh?
Are you alright, Mr. Sigma?
Oh no, I don't know where this is going.
Did you hit your head or something?
What do I look like? Huh? What? It didn't make any sense. Why didn't they recognize me?
Sigma, your consciousness can jump through time. You can inhabit your body in the past or in the future.
What does that mean?
Don't you get it? You've jumped to the future from 45 years ago.
I looked around frantically. A pond. I ran to it and threw myself down onto my knees. Crawling on all fours, I approached the edge. My heart was hammering inside my chest. A cold sweat trickled down my spine. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, damn it. I struggled to take deep breaths. Then slowly, I peered into the pond looking for my reflection. What? What? Are you fucking kidding me? This entire time, I was 0? No. No. No, no, no. 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 You have got to be shitting me. You've got to be shitting me. You got to be shitting me. I hate this game. I can't with this game. I can't with this game. I can't. I absolutely can't. I'm sorry, guys. I can't deal with this anymore. I gotta think for a minute. I gotta think. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. That's the wrong thing. I ruined my joke. I ruined my joke! What? No, this can't be real. This face.
It's your face, Dr. Sigma Climb.
Oh, so that's probably what the K and K's name meant. Oh.
Although, to the you that's behind it now, it's your face 45 years from now. 0, the mastermind of the AB project, is you.
No. What? No, that's not possible. Bullshit.
No, it's the truth. Fighting it isn't going to do you any good. Please, Doctor.
I'm not a doctor.
You will be a pioneer in the field of genetic engineering.
Oh yeah, I was in college for that, wasn't I? You're lying.
No, I'm not. You created him. Well, I suppose I should say you are going to create him.
Create?
His name is Kyle Climb, your clone. That is why he looks just like a younger version of yourself. 23 years ago, in the biolab here in Rhizome 9, you created Kyle.
And why did I name him Kyle? Oh, I don't like that. Can I change his name to not be Kyle?
Well, I suppose for you, that's still in the future. When I said I was born and raised here, I was still pretending to be him. The gravity here is only 1/6 of Earth's. If nothing was done, the reduced gravity would cause his bones to be weaker than normal human ones. But you prepared for that. You gave him that armor. Ever since he was born, he's lived inside of it.
Oh, that explains why he has the armor.
It kept his muscles and bones strong. He wasn't forced into it for the nonary game. He's been wearing it every day, all his life.
But why would Future Me create a clone?
He was to be your spare.
Like Dio is to left.
If something happened to you before the project began, he would take your place. I mentioned before that the AB projects A and B stood for after and before. That isn't all they mean, though. The A also means anima, and the B means body.
What else could AB mean? Anime bitches?
Anima is another word for the soul or the consciousness. Body is, well, exactly what it says on the tin. The past consciousness will go into the future body. and the future consciousness will go into the past body. They switch.
But wait, what about Phi, though?
That was the chief goal of the project.
What about Phi? Wait, so the future person goes into the past person?
Sigma, do you remember the note you found in the garden?
You mean this, right?
Yes. Ah, of course, it was you who investigated the garden in this timeline.
Yeah.
Sigma, take a good look at this. It's an illustration of the time jumps your consciousness is making. A is where everything began. December 25th, 2028. You inhaled the white smoke in your car and lost consciousness. From there, you jumped to B. January 25th, 2074. You woke up in one of the AB rooms in Rhizome 9. You are in your own body, but it is 67 years old. Your consciousness has jumped 45 years into the future. I believe that may explain why you didn't notice the reduced lunar gravity. The body you woke up in was much older. Normally, you would have noticed that your muscles were much weaker. In this case, however, the lower gravity balanced that out. Moving on. If you continue along this line, what happens next? You reach C, which is January 27th, 2074. That is today.
Whoa. Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying it's been 2 days since we woke up?
36 hours to be exact. Have you already forgotten? You were all infected with Radical 6. The virus slowed your brain down. So yes, 36 hours of real time have passed. But to you, it only seemed like 14 hours and 40 minutes. Now comes the important part. After this, your consciousness will return to the past. It will re-emerge at point D. April 13th, 2029. You will return to your younger body.
But that's the same day as the reactor explosions.
Yes. That is why I said it will be too late. You will return to the past, but the events you would want to prevent will have already happened. The story does not end there, however. The line continues. After reaching point D, you will eventually return to B. But this time, you won't be jumping through time. Your consciousness will spend 45 years inhabiting the same body until you reach point B. Do you remember when B is, Sigma?
January 25th, 2074. According to what you just told us, it's 36 hours long.
Correct.
Ago. I don't know why it's long. I am so tired.
That was when the consciousness of the 22-year-old Sigma jumped into the body of 67-year-old Sigma. So where did the older version of you go when you took his body?
December 25th, 2028. The day all this started.
Yes. His consciousness will go back in time 45 years. For a period of time, he will inhabit your younger body. While your younger consciousness is elsewhere, he will be you in the past.
Once that body reaches point D, my 22-year-old consciousness will come back from point C.
That's correct. When that happens, the older version of you will be ejected from your younger body and return to your body at C.
So it's Rotating?
Rotating. I suppose you could put it that way. But look at this illustration closely. What if you take all these lines and untangle them? You get one single line. It may look complicated, but in truth, it's a single straight path.
Oh yeah, it does.
With one exception.
Line here that points at E, right?
Exactly. Point E is December 31st, 2028, the day of the total eclipse.
The day Radical 6 got out of the test facility.
Yes. By now, you've likely figured it out on your own. The purpose of the AB project was to get the consciousness of the 67-year-old Sigma from point B to point A. If we can do that, we can change what happened 45 years ago.
So the old version of me will keep Radical 6 from getting out. By jumping into my 22-year-old body on New Year's Eve 2028.
Yes. That is why this line could not be interrupted. In order for the 67-year-old version of you to reach point B, we first have to go through point D. In order to get to point D, we must jump from point C. And for point C to happen, we had to recreate everything that happened in this facility. That is why we have faithfully retraced history up to this point, so that we might save humankind from destruction and undo the horrors of the last 45 years.
Tell me one thing.
What is that?
It said that point C is January 27, 2074, which is today. There's going to be a jump, and I'll jump to April 13th, 2029.
Yes, that's right.
But look, I'm still old. When is this jump supposed to happen?
Very soon.
Soon?
Yes.
And what's going to trigger it?
We need potential energy stored to send your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Fortunately, we now have plenty of that. Thanks, ironically, to Radical 6. All that remains is to launch your consciousness, like a bullet from a slingshot.
And how do you propose to do that?
Didn't I tell you? A crisis. A moment balanced between life and death. That can jumpstart your brain.
What do you mean?
You haven't figured it out. I mean this.
Huh? The knife! She has a knife! Dio's knife! No sooner were the words out of my mouth. Oh shit! Old lady's got it! No, fly! Fly! I screamed and leapt toward them. Akane was already in motion, a knife diving toward Fi's chest. No! I was almost there. I'm sorry. I know this is supposed to be a serious moment here, but there's a lot to take in first. First of all, he looks like he's getting that real good sloppy toppy. Second of all, he's fucking T-posing. Third of all, his fucking face. Okay, alright. You win this round, Zero Escape. GG. See you win this round. When I regained consciousness, I was on the floor. There was a dull pain in my chest. I felt for a cut, but something was in the way. It took me a moment to realize that it was Akane's body lying on top of me. I twisted my neck to look around. Nearby was an old tombstone. On it was written a few words in Latin. Dupli ego eris. What you are, I was. What I am, you will be. That's not it, right? That surely can't be it, right? Wait, is that it? No! That can't be it! There's no way that's it. There has to be more. Was that it? A new destination has been added to the flowchart. Oh. That's not it then. I got the achievement time at the time. And look. It's all complete. But we're not done here. There's more we have to do. Right here.
Today is April 13th, 2029, and this is the evening news. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I don't have any news to read. All of our station's reporters have passed after contracting Radical 6. So have my... Excuse me. I've managed to keep us on the air until now. But I'm out of tricks. It's time for me to sign off. This concludes our broadcast day. I pray that someday our world can be cleansed of this horrible plague. Goodbye.
Oh god. Oh! Well, it's gonna get her banned on the air. For the moment, I just stared at the TV. The roar of the static seemed to fill the entire room, until at the click, it disappeared too. Had the power gone out? I heard footsteps behind me and turned around. Oh! You. Akane? Akane!
It looks like the first step was successful.
What the fuck? You killed me!
Killed?
I guess technically you're going to kill me 45 years from now, but still.
Hey, no need to be rude about it. I didn't kill you. I hit you with the butt of the knife. You're fine.
I'm okay?
Yes. You and Phi needed to experience a state of crisis. That was the only way.
Me and Phi?
Yes. I only told you about you, but we also needed Phi to jump. Now, you know what happens next, right?
We go to the moon?
Correct. We will be leaving tomorrow, April 14th, 2029. We've nearly finished preparing your shuttle. Only a few last-minute checks and additions. You'll be traveling to Rhizome 9, along with 3 treatment pods.
Alice and Clover, right?
Yes.
What about the third one? Who's in there?
Phi. We put her into cold sleep 2 days ago. She appeared at our headquarters and volunteered to be frozen. That wasn't the Phi who jumped from Point C, though. It was Phi before she jumped from Point A to Point D.
Oh?
In other words, she was following the same path you are, and she still is.
Then that means that after you froze her, the Point C version of her jumped back into her body?
Yes. The Point C version of Phi is sleeping in that pod. She'll stay there for the next 45 years, sleeping in ice.
Then when she gets to Point B, her consciousness will jump to Point A, right?
Correct.
Huh. So that's why she didn't look old. So why don't you just stick with me on one of those pods?
We can't do that.
Why not?
You haven't figured it out? You have to spend the next 45 years working on the AB project. After arriving at Rhizome 9, you must master genetic engineering and artificial intelligence programming, among other disciplines. Otherwise, you will be unable to create Kyle, Luna, and Lagomorph. And, of course, you will need to develop the chromatic doors and the bracelets. You will also be the person who summons Tenmyoji and Quark. Once you've completed all the preparations, then the project can actually begin. January 25th, 2074. You will defrost Phi and carry her to the 3rd AB room. Once you've done that, the 22-year-old version of you from Point A will force you out, and you'll just go back 45 years to your own body on December 25th, 2028.
And then I change history? Do you really think I can keep the virus from getting out?
You have to. If you don't, billions of people will die. Only you and Phi can save them.
about you? Aren't you an Esper too?
I can't do anything on my own. If this is going to work, I'll need your help.
So, what do I need to do?
What do you mean?
Like, what specific actions do I need to take? When Fi and I jump to point A, where are we going to do then?
You'll both enter the Mars mission test site.
And after that?
I don't know.
What?
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything about what happens in there. We don't know how the Radical Six escaped. We don't even know why it was there in the first place.
Oh, crap. Then we're screwed.
That's why we need your help. You have the ability to jump through time and across parallel worlds. We need you to figure out what happened in that test facility. Things will be difficult, and I'm sure you will find yourself in a great deal of danger. But I believe the two of you can overcome any obstacle.
Wait, how do you know it's so dangerous?
The 67-year-old version of you told me what happened. He wasn't able to stop the virus. So I suppose you could say you told me after you failed.
What did I say?
That the test facility is full of traps. There was one point, a woman's life was in danger. You risked yourself for her sake, and lost your arms and your right eye.
My arms and my right eye? Oh! What the hell? Oh my god! Jesus Christ! The arms are really freaky. Like, I was really surprised by the arms, but at the same time not, because I remember that, he has, like, robot arms, but seeing them now is kind of freaky. Suddenly, a low rumble shook the building. Oh. What the hell is that? What was that?
Go have a look.
I moved slowly to the window and peered outside. Oh. On the horizon, I could see a massive mushroom cloud climbing slowly toward the sky. Would we really be able to change the course of history? No, that was the wrong way to look at it. It couldn't be a question. I had to change history. You could save the world. I'm going to change history. I stared at the darkening skies above us and steeled myself. I would succeed. Is that it? Is that it? End or beginning? I got the achievement, Fire and Ice. Nice. There has to be more, right? Okay. Huh. I guess that's it. I don't really see any more endings, so I believe we just beat the game. I mean, it is called End or Beginning, so we're not really sure if this is the end of the game or the beginning, which I guess is kind of the point with the whole paradox thing going on, so, yeah. I guess that's it. And no, we're not done with the series yet, guys, because we still have one more game left, and that's Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma. And let's hope this one isn't as hard to get the true ending as the others. Yeah.